What the? Hey, don't go pulling on this door and keep out of this doorway.
All right, you don't have to push.
Don't you talk to me like that.
Like what?
Giving me lip, I won't have it.
I'm not giving it.
How long do you think this door will last if you keep swinging on it?
We're only trying to open it.
Oh, no, you weren't. I've got my eye on you. You were here last year, weren't you?
I wasn't in this school last year.
Oh, well, it must have been your brother then.
My brother doesn't come to this school.
Well, you know you're not allowed here without a teacher, so you just stay here till one comes. Bunch of hooligans, the whole lot of you. You don't deserve the amenities of this place.
Thank you, Jenkins. We all know who you descended from. Lead in, please, and change.
Where's old Mish? The lessons are going to be over before he gets here. Can't win in this place. That Frosty gives a moan to you if you're late getting ready. And old Mitch keeps us hanging about.
He's probably getting his portal wings on.
Yeah. Can you swim?
Me? I can do anything. I'm bionic. You any good?
Swam from your last school.
Ain't there no sport that you're not good at?
Yeah.
What?
Netball.
Good morning.
Can we go now, sir?
Jenkins, go back there.
Come on, sir. It's freezing sitting here.
Well, would you like to get dressed again, then?
No, sir.
Then sit there and be quiet. We do not go into the pool until everybody is ready.
Come on,
Justin.
It's all right. Thank you. Thank you. Now, this is Mr. Malcolm, who takes swimming. I want you to listen very carefully to what he's going to say to you.
Right, well, before we go in, I just want to make one point absolutely clear.
Adequate strip and no black sail shoes on the water.
Did you say something, Jenkins?
Me, sir? No, sir.
There's to be no fooling or larking about. No pushing, throwing or helping other people into the water.
Right, Jenkins.
Why'd you have to pick on me, sir?
I don't really have to answer that, do I, Jenkins?
Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Remember, you will do only what I tell you to do, and you'll do it at once. Is that clear?
Can we go now, sir?
Jenkins.
Sorry, sir.
Now, hands up all those who can swim. My definition of being able to swim means 2 full lengths of the pool. Right, all non-swimmers will remain in the shallow end of the pool at all times. Got that? At all times. Those who can or think they can swim will have to prove it by swimming 2 lengths at least. Now, as this period is combined with K1, Mr. Mitchell will be taking the swimmers, and I'll be looking after the non-swimmers. OK?
Right. Everybody ready? Jenkins.
Sir?
Would you wait until everybody else has gone in, please? Yes, and you too, Green. Right. Hughes, lead in. Line up on the side of the pool.
It may seem a bit silly to you, Hughes, but they will hold you up in the water, which is what we want before we can do anything else, right?
I suppose so, sir.
Good. Now blow them up and then line up with the others by the steps. Go on. Keep those legs straight, Underwood. They look like bits of spaghetti hanging in the water.
I think I beat you there.
No chance.
Easy. At least by an arm.
I was sucking you along then.
Never. I was all...
OK. One more width, please. And out the side for a rest. Try a different stroke if you can.
Come along, Hughes. There's no need to be frightened.
Oh, come on, come on.
That's it. Good lad. Now, I know you're all nervous about being in the water, right? So, all I want you to do is hold on to the side like this and try and get used to ducking your head under the water. Take your time. Nothing nasty's going to happen. Right. Hughes, let's start with you. Go on. Good lad. Next. 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 Come on.
Cut that lot down!
stop for a minute. Out on the side for a rest. Come on. What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. You're not doing your job properly, that's what. Allowing them to fight and carry on. They should be barred from the pool.
All right, Mr. Garfield, there's no harm done.
Only because I stopped them. I caught him swinging on a door this morning.
I wasn't. I was...
Jenkins, be quiet and go and get dressed. All of you. We'll deal with you later.
It's the likes of them what spoils it for the decent kids.
All right, Mr. Garfield, we'll deal with it.
I hope you will. My job's bad enough without a load of hooligans making things worse. Just you
All
see...
right, Mr. Garfield, I said we'll deal with it.
Right then. Just you see you do.
You know, I reckon old Manly don't like that caretaker. They're squaring it up at each other out there.
Yeah, well, if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't be here now, would we?
It wasn't my fault old Misery walked past, was it?
But you did to throw him in.
It was his fault anyway. He should have let us throw him in without making such a fuss.
What are you doing?
Shh. No, just his trousers. It'll be funnier.
What does Scotsmen wear under their kilts, Justin?
I know.
Not shy, are you, Justin?
Come on, you lot. Get dressed as quickly as possible. Ah, thank you. Otherwise, you'll miss your break. Well, what have you got to say for yourselves?
It wasn't my fault, Mr. Mitchell. They tried to push me in. I was only trying to stop them.
Yeah, it's all right, Bennett. I had worked that out for myself.
We're sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Honest it won't.
Won't it?
No, sir, honest it won't.
What about you, Jenkins?
No, sir. It won't happen again, sir. Scouts on us, sir.
Somehow, Jenkins, I don't think they'd have you in the Scouts. Have you apologised to Mr. Bennett?
No, sir.
Don't you think you should?
I suppose so, sir.
Well,
Sorry, Justin.
Green,
Yeah, sorry, Justin.
what about me?
Yeah, we're sorry, sir.
Whatever for?
For distracting and listening that, sir, and getting Mr. Macklin into a fight with the caretaker. Don't you like that caretaker?
Yes, thank you, Jenkins.
Sorry, sir.
All right. I'll overlook it today. As it's your first time in, I'll put it down to over-enthusiasm. But I'm warning you, and this applies to everyone else. If anyone mucks about in the pool in the future, they will automatically be banned. Is that clear? Jenkins, Green?
Sir.
We can all have a very pleasant time in the water if we treat it with respect. If we don't, it can be very dangerous. Is that clear? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then we'll say no more about it. Now hurry up and get dressed.
Can we go, sir?
Wait for the bell, Jenkins.
Can we go now, sir?
Go on. But remember what I said.
Do we have you after lunch, sir?
Yes, Green. It's your lucky day.
Yes, sir.
Get out. Come on, Justin. Hurry up.
I can't, sir. Somebody's stolen my trousers.
Doing your Scotsman, are you, Justin?
Yes, thank you, Jenkins. Would everybody sit down, please? Come on. No, just sit down. Chat's later. Come on. Thank you. Now, I suppose it's too much to hope for that anyone knows what happened to Justin's trousers.
He hasn't half got nice legs, sir.
Yes, well, if you say so, Tricia, thank you. Jenkins, Green, do you know anything about this?
Me, sir?
No, sir. Is you sure he put them on this morning?
Of course I did, stupid, and I bet you know where they are.
How should I know, Bonehead? And don't call me stupid.
Well, you are.
No, I'm just as brainy as you.
Yes, all right, be quiet, the pair of you. Justin, go and sit down. We'll sort this out in a moment. Right! Right! I have a timetable announcement to make, as Mr. Foster will not be here tomorrow. There will be no gym for the boys. Instead, an extra swimming period has been organised.
But, sir, we're supposed to have swimming tomorrow.
Yes, Tricia, but you will be in the gym instead.
But that's not fair. Why should we have to suffer because of them?
Because we're more important than you lot.
A big drip like you shouldn't need to go swimming. You're wet enough as it is.
However, it's a staffing problem, and that's the way it will be. So nobody forget, boys swimming, girls in the gym. I don't want anybody bringing the wrong frocks.
Sir!
Yes, Underwood.
Look, sir!
Oh, yeah, and I'm school.
All right, Justin? Going swimming today?
No, I've got a cold.
You know why that is, don't you? Running around without your trousers on. See ya.
Come on, Richmond. Dignam, come on, keep up. Good, very good.
Sir! Sir! Mr. Mitchell said to tell you Winkle's cut his foot, sir. And could he have the first aid kit?
Who's cut his foot?
Graham, sir.
All right, everybody out of the water. Go and get the caretaker's first aid kit, would you, Watson?
Okay.
Evening, boys.
What happened? He's got his foot on the side of the pool somehow. Must have been a loose tile.
Not another.
Well, I can't see what else could have done it.
What does Garfield do around here all day? The number of times I've... How is it, anyway?
I think you're going to need a stitch in that, Graham.
Caretaker wasn't there, sir. But I got the first aid kit.
Good lad. Green? Sir? You go to the instructor's room, get the bathrobe, and behind the door. Sir. Thank you.
I'm sorry, lads, but we'll have to clear the pool while we take Graham to the medical centre. We'll start again as soon as I get back.
Now, do you think you can walk on that?
Have a go, sir.
OK, come on, lad, move. Come on, boy. I think we better carry him over.
I think you're right.
All right. Come on.
That's it.
Did you see his foot? Flipping egg. It was a good job there's no sharks in there. They've had our Winkle no messing.
Be careful.
Sorry, Justin. I didn't smell you were sitting there.
Did it on purpose.
I didn't. I was only showing them how a shark eats its dinner.
Did it on purpose.
I didn't. All I did was...
Pack it in, Tucker.
What's up with you?
I've lost me medal.
What medal?
The one my uncle gave me.
Did you lose it in the pool?
I must have done.
You've had it then. It'll be sucked up into the filters and mangled up.
It might not have done. Could be on the bottom.
But by the time old Mitchell comes back, it'll have gone.
Well, I better go and look for it. You'd better not let Mitchell catch you. It'll take him at least 10 minutes to get back from the medical centre. Why? Where is it? Over by the headmaster's room. Anyway, someone can keep a lookout.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Where are you most of the time?
There, look. What's that? Yeah, that looks like it.
Keep an eye out for the caretaker. You better let old Mitch see you there, Benny.
Get him, Tommy.
Look out, the caretaker's coming!
They're soaking. He'll know we've had them in the water. Quick, sit on them.
Right, you lads. That's it. I've warned you. You've had these benches in the water.
No, we haven't, have we, lads?
No.
They're soaking wet.
That's only because we've been sitting on them.
You know you're not supposed to be here without a teacher.
Came here looking for his medal.
What medal?
This one.
Don't give me that. I've had about enough of you for one day. We'll see Mr. Malcolm. We'll see what he's got to say about this.
I did not call you a liar, Mr. Garfield. All I said was that I thought you were exaggerating a little.
Hooligans, the whole bunch of them.
I said I'd deal with them.
I'm not having them interfering with my equipment.
And I'm not having you interfering with my responsibilities.
If you lot did your job properly, this sort of thing would never happen. A good
If you
thrashing
did
is...
your job properly and made sure there were no loose tiles in the pool, that boy wouldn't have needed 3 stitches in his foot. Nor would I have left the building in the first place. Now, I did say I'd deal with it.
Oh, just to see you do. That's all.
Watch out!
Jenkins, Green, come here. Now. Who else is with you? Well, I'm waiting for an answer.
Me, sir.
And?
Alan Hargrave from K1, sir.
I'll deal with him later. Where's the medallion, Green?
Chain's broken, sir.
So I see. What were you told yesterday?
Be banned if we missed around again, sir.
Do you think that a reasonable punishment in the circumstances?
Suppose so, sir.
Green?
Yes, sir.
Watson?
Yes, sir.
Right then, no swimming for 3 weeks.
Oh, sir!
Jenkins,
Sorry, sir.
you can all think yourselves very fortunate that I didn't actually see what happened myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be anywhere near so lenient.
Lenient?
Yes, Jenkins, lenient. But as you obviously disagree with the punishment, perhaps a further 2 hours detention may change your mind. All of you. Right, now go and get dressed and clear off out as soon as you're ready.
Why don't you keep your big mouth shut about Alan Hargreaves?
And why didn't you keep your big mouth shut? We would have got away with just being banned for 3 weeks.
Well, I think you got off too lightly. You should have been banned for good.
Look, pack it in, Bennett. If it hadn't been for you making that, it would have been all right.
We shouldn't pick on me then, should you?
I'll do more than that in a minute.
See you later, Tucker.
Where you going, Benny? Here, where's me trousers?
Needs a lot of thought.
Yeah, you think about it. Let me know when you made up your mind, Dad.
Where are you? You're going to sign.
Leave off.
Come and need as many signatures as we can get.
Well, you're not going to get mine. The whole thing's stupid. It's just not important.
Yes, it is. For one thing, there's...
Look, you be out here whatever the issue. You just like staring at it. You'll change when you grow up.
As long as I don't grow up like you. How many you got?
4 pages. How about you? Page 3. We better be getting in. It's nearly assembly.
Let's just get this last lot.
Come in.
Let's have some quiet, please. Before you go, Sergeant Ryman from Police Crime Prevention is going to say a few words to you. And it's important, so listen. I said listen! Those of you who think it's possible to talk and listen at the same time can stay behind after assembly and explain to me how it's done. Sergeant?
Well, no doubt you all know. By now you all know... Quiet! You're all aware of the 2 incidents involving girls walking home from Brookdale School and being chased by a man.
Quiet!
It's a very serious matter. And we're asking you all to be vigilant, especially the girls. Now, one of the things we mean by being vigilant is making sure that no girl walks home on her own until the man is found. Now, if a member of your family can't come to meet you from school, then go home in pairs. I want you all to be very much on your guard until the man is found. All right? Thank you.
Now, during the day, the sergeant will be visiting every class. Give him all the help you can. That's all. That's it.
Oh, so what are we waiting here for?
Shh!
What are you doing tonight, then?
Going round my uncle's.
What a family do, is it?
Nah, not really. Just a visit.
Right. Do you come over to the side, please, and down from the back? Come on, quickly. Right, thank you. Now, the reason I've asked you to stay behind is... here is the reason.
Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, indeed, come in.
How do you do? I'm Sergeant Ryman.
Hello. Well, I've kept the girls back from their class, so, there you go.
Hello once again. Well, I'm visiting all the classes this morning to ask a few questions, and you're the lucky ones. You're the first on my list. Right now. Have any of you seen a stranger hanging around outside the school? You know, somebody loitering? Possibly in a car? Nothing at all?
Are you sure? Now think.
Fair enough, then. But please do keep a sharp eye out in the future.
What happens if we do see a man, sir?
Well, report it to your teacher here, or a policeman, or any other adult. But don't, whatever you do, try to tackle him or even talk to him. And remember now, never go home on your own, especially if you have to walk through the park. I want you all to be vigilant. Well, that's about it, I think.
All right.
Can you point me in the right direction for R1?
Certainly. Next one on the left.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, how can I get in touch with you if something does happen?
Just ring me at that number.
Oh, fine. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Off you go. Happy cooking. And don't forget what the sergeant told you.
Thanks. 2 pages.
I've got 3. Well, almost.
Well, we'll catch up on a lot of people who had it signed.
Yeah, you're right, Trish. We've never had his name.
Pope Pius IV.
Ha ha! Very funny.
They didn't sign that.
Well, I'm not sure.
But you've had 2 days to think about it.
Yeah, I know, but, well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Well, it's tricky.
This is your last chance. It's the last time we're collecting any names.
Right. OK, I will. If we get rid of uniforms, it'll be an expression of individuality against a corporate and controlling system that seeks to treat human beings like cattle. The saving in the cost of the uniform will offset any increase in expenditure on the part of the parents, re the purchase of an increased amount of clothes. Where do I sign? Thank you.
Well, I think that's about it.
Did you see him? He's crazy.
What? Come on then, you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. You're not going home by yourself, are you?
No, my brother's coming.
That's all right then. See ya. Bye.
Carol,
What?
have you got a boy in your class that's a bit, you know...
Loopy?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
He can never make up any decisions.
Oh, Gregory. Oh, he's not loopy. He just thinks about things a lot. When you get older...
Oh, here we go again.
You'll realise that people that think deeply about things are preferred to people who don't think about things at all.
Jimmy.
You still here?
Yes, sir.
You are waiting for somebody.
My brother.
Good. Good night.
Gary!
Yes?
Oh, Mr. Mitchell sent us.
Oh, good. My helpers. Right. Who's carrying the parcel and who's carrying the money?
She's the biggest. So I carry money in case we get mad.
I've weighed the parcel. This is the exact amount. Asked for parcel post. Thank you. Oh, and there's no point in coming back to school for the last half hour, so you can go home.
We know, miss. That's why we volunteered. After we've posted that parcel, go down the shops, eh? I ain't got no money. No, right, but it doesn't stop us from looking, though. We can go to that new boutique in the High Street. Yeah, I haven't been in there yet. I had a look in the window last night. We passed that way going to me Uncle Jack's. What you do around there, then? Not a lot. Sat and talked. He's great, though, Uncle Jack is. He's got these old 78s and Elvis records, and he puts them on when I go round there. I wouldn't mind an uncle like that. Whenever we visit relatives, there's never anything to do. Well, Uncle Jack's not really me uncle. I suppose he's a step-uncle. That's right, your dad's dead. Yeah. Do you miss him? I never knew him, did I? He died when I was a baby.
I've been waiting. Oh, sorry, I thought you were... Never mind.
What time you got to be home? Any time, really. Just as long as it's before tea. Same here. Look, isn't it nice? You're up wearing in bed. It's an evening dress, Dumbo. You going in then? What's it look like?
Tricia?
What?
My sister, Tricia Yates. Do you know where she is?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. She has gone on an errand for the school secretary with Kathy Hargreaves.
Oh, great. I've only been standing outside the school for 20 minutes, haven't I?
I have no idea, but I'm prepared to take your word for it.
You could have told me. I've been worried.
Now, hang on a minute. It is not my job to tell you when your sister goes off. That is up to her.
Yeah, well, I'm going to whack the living daylights out of her when I get home.
Oh, that sounds charming.
Oh, well, you know what I mean, sir. She's had me really worried not turning up with this prowler about. Look, I don't suppose I could phone home, could I? See if she's there. Only it's a 15-minute walk, and I'd like to know she's home before I start out.
Yes. You can phone from the secretary's office, but I'd better come with you. It might be locked by now.
Thanks, sir.
Come on.
That's nice. It's got too many flowers. It's like our back garden. I think it's nice. What about this one? I like that. How much? Only £37. I'll have 5 of those. Got my beady eye on you. I've noticed. We better go. No, I haven't seen the top yet. Wait till she chucks us out.
There's no answer.
Well, should there be somebody in?
Mum was going out, but Tricia should be home by now.
Yes, if she hasn't gone home with Kathy or gone shopping or any number of other alternatives.
Oh, why didn't she wait for me? She knew I was meeting her.
Look, just to be on the safe side, I'll phone Sergeant Ryman.
What are you phoning him for? What do you think's happened?
Look, I'm not saying anything's happened. It's just to be on the safe side. Could I speak to Sergeant Ryman, please? How long do you say we're waiting for it?
About 20 minutes.
Hello? Sergeant Ryman, it's Mitchell here, Form G1, Grange Hill Comprehensive. We met the other day. It's where we got a first-year girl. She's supposed to meet her sister at the front gate. She hasn't turned up. About 20 minutes. Well, she went on an errand for the school secretary, but I would have expected her to return knowing her sister was waiting. Yes, she has phoned home, but there was no reply. Right. Thank you. Goodbye. He wants us to meet him outside the front in 5 minutes.
Coming my way? No, it's too far. I'm gonna go through Burdick Road. Right, see you tomorrow. Yeah, bye.
Yep. And they're both wearing Grange Hill school uniforms.
Message received 1642. Will direct all mobiles to High Street Post Office and issue descriptions of girls. MP out.
Keep your eyes peeled for them. Does your sister often go off without telling anybody?
No, she hasn't been this week. We've been going home together.
Maybe she's forgotten about the man. Is she forgetful?
No, she's very much on the ball, actually.
Over there, stop! That's her. you. I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, I forgot.
You stupid little girl.
Why was all the fuss about anyway?
Are you being deliberately stupid? There is a man around who's been following young girls. Do you remember?
Well, he hasn't followed us, has he?
Well, how are we to know that?
Where's Kathy?
Gone home.
Did you walk home with her?
She went home on her own. Took a short cut through Burdett Road.
Burdett Road through the park?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, love. Get in the car. Back in the car, everybody.
What's all this about?
Burdett Road, that's where the first incident occurred. Foxtrot Delta 2 to MP, over.
Foxtrot Delta 2.
Any mobiles available for Burdett Road? Kathy Hargreaves, description supplied. Believed to be walking through the park on her way home.
Wait! Don't run! Please!
Foxtrot Delta 2 proceeding to Burdett Road Park. Alpha Tango 4 and Alpha Tango 9 proceeding to Library entrance. Report position Delta 1.
Hey, wait! Don't run away, please! I want to talk to you!
It's all right. It's all right.
Come on! All right. I want to talk to her. I want to speak to her.
All the way
No,
down
no, no,
the
it's
pole.
all over. It's all over now. It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry.
You're right.
Yes, she's fine. She's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, there he goes. Says he's the girl's father.
A father?
Yeah. Bit far-fetched, isn't it? Not your dad, is he, Kathy?
My dad's dead.
Look, Sergeant, I think Kathy's had enough for one day. Can we get her home, please?
Okay, hop in the car, love. I'll drive you home. Go on.
Tricia, I want to see you first thing in the morning in the form room.
Oh, sir.
Just be there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I simply do not understand how you could forget about the Prowler when so many people had gone out of their way to warn you about him.
But we did go on an errand for the school, sir.
That is beside the point, Tricia. You should have let the people you were going home with know about the new arrangements. You are both going to have to learn to listen. You should have listened to what the sergeant told you. You must listen to what I tell you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you both had a nasty shock and a lucky escape. I only hope you've learnt your lesson. Well, have you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Then we'll say no more about it. Okay. Off to assembly, both of you.
Sir, I suppose we're coming for a reward, did we?
Out!
Mr. Mitchell.
Hello.
Can you spare a moment?
Certainly, come in. I suppose it's about the witnesses.
Not really, no. In fact, it's a bit difficult and not really my business, but I thought you ought to know.
Know what?
Well, we caught the molester last night.
Yes, I know.
And now that wasn't the man. See, we had several cars out looking for the two girls last night. And one of them spotted a man hanging around Brookdale, so they stopped the car to have a word with him, and he ran off. Well, they picked him up, and the final outcome was that he confessed to everything.
I see. Then who was the man we caught?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but it was Kathy's father.
Yes, but I thought he was dead. I mean, she said he was.
No, we've checked and double-checked. His name's John Hargreaves. He's a merchant seaman, and he is the girl's father.
Do you mean to tell me that Kathy doesn't even know whether her own father is dead or not?
Obviously not. She must have been told something that's not true, and that's basically why I've come to see you. Well, strictly speaking, it's not police business, but she's going to be in for a shock when she finds out, and I thought you might be able to give her some support.
Well, hasn't she been told yet?
No. We only released him late last night, and he said he's going to see Kathy's mother this evening.
I see.
Well, at least you're in the picture, so if she behaves a bit strangely, you'll understand why.
It has 2 R's in it.
2 R's?
Back to school.
Tracy, love, how are you today?
Fine, thanks. Where's Dwayne?
Oh, he should be ready.
Oh, by the way, Mum says she'll pick up your laundry if you want.
Oh, fine, I'll give her a tinkle later on. Come on, Dwayne. Tracy's waiting for you. You've been a bit late. Oh, and Dwayne, don't you miss out that new jacket on there, do you? Don't worry, I won't. Bye-bye now.
Flipping heck now. Your mum would go mad now, wouldn't she? You're an idiot, Tuck. You could have broke my back then. Yeah, well, look what you've done to me trousers then.
Did you get a project to do over your holidays?
Yeah, old Sutcliffe give us one.
Have you done it?
Nah, don't have to be until the end of next week. I'll copy it off Benny. What time's it supposed to be here, Al?
10 minutes ago.
Not our fault the bus is late, is it?
Oi! What are you doing? Changing Mrs. Sutcliffe's signs. What are you doing? Come on. Never had no one show me about when I first come here.
Hello, Benny. Who's this?
Your little brother Michael, sir.
Oh, hello, brother Michael.
Go on, let's stick you in your film.
Yeah, come on. You're scared, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Hi, Rich.
Come on. I'm not going to eat. How do you know it's classroom?
No, I can't find it myself, you know.
I'm making sure you're all right.
It's just down here.
Right, where? Oh, look at this. You wouldn't think we had school notice boards up and down, would you? Right. Careful.
There it is. I'll wait for you, all right?
What are you going to do then? Hold my hand until a teacher comes along?
Now, you know I'll meet your break time, don't you?
And lunchtime, and if anyone bullies me, I'm to tell you. You've told me 100 times, Andrew.
Excuse me.
I wonder where you were. My mother dropped me off by car. That's why I'm late.
You sure you're all right now?
Come on.
Oh, you're not still wearing that thing, are you?
No, I just left it home hanging in the wardrobe.
My father doesn't agree with not wearing school uniforms.
Well, then put your foot down and tell him what you want to wear.
Like you mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
You said you were going to wear jeans this year.
Well, Mum wouldn't let me. You should have put your foot down and told her what you wanted to wear. You know what my mum's like? It took me all this time to get me to let me wear this lot.
Are those new?
Yeah, do you like them?
$3.99 Tesco's. What have you been doing over the holidays? I've been working for my father, but I've done my project for Mr. Sutcliffe.
I forgot.
Oh, not again.
Something must have happened to the bus. I'm off. I'll explain it from here. Well, are you coming?
He's right. Something must have happened to the bus.
Nah. Oi! 291 stop here anymore, mate.
Nothing stops here anymore, son. They've changed the route, so everything goes up Park Road, by the library.
Where do we go now, then?
I don't know, probably back to old form room.
Yeah, they said we're getting a new form teacher this year.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder who it'll be.
Oh, I bet an old clerk. I can't stand her.
It might be Graham.
Who? Graham Sutcliffe. She fancies him.
Shut up.
I thought he was going out with Sheila Summers. Nah, Petrin last year. He's after Mooney the Looney now. Don't sound as if you got much chance, Kath.
Oh, leave her. There ain't no harm in dreaming, is there? How did you find all this out about the teachers?
I quite fancy Bullet myself.
Baxter?
Yeah, he's so hungry.
Well, I think Mr. sounds quite sexy.
Sure, fancy woodwork teacher's a form master.
Excuse me, do you know who our new form teacher is?
Yes, Mr. Hotwood.
And how'd you know that?
It's on the main notice board. Haven't you checked it yet?
No.
Well, you should have done. Everyone was told before the holidays.
We weren't.
Everyone was.
Everyone in that blooming school council, you mean? Come, let's go and see.
What was that all about?
I don't know. She always acts like that with me.
Well, I suppose you did sound a bit prissy, Mabel.
I did not.
You did. You're always doing it, even with me.
Don't be so ridiculous. Do I?
She gets right up my nose, she does. Everyone was told before the school holidays. Look, it's just her way, that's all. I don't have to put up with it, do I?
Mother!
That'll be nice. There, miss. I don't know.
Hey, you two, off your bikes.
Sorry, sir.
You know you're not supposed to ride on school premises?
Sorry, sir. We're new here, sir.
Oh, are you? Well, put them in the shed then.
Where's that?
Just round the corner. Don't worry about it. Well, come on. The bell'll be gone in a minute.
Where's the bomb?
Over there.
Come on, I don't want to be late. Wonder who that was.
Probably your form teacher. These bike racks aren't very good, are they?
You're okay. Come on, Dwayne.
I can't, my lock's busted.
Let me try.
No, I'm doing it.
Why don't we use my lot to lock them together?
No.
Come on, Dwayne.
Here's another one. Right, leave this to me. Right, let's go and find out who's responsible for this lot.
This is it.
Philip's gonna be all right this year, isn't he?
What's that supposed to mean?
And new form teacher, one of his lot. Probably have Jungle Book stories all year.
Swing from tree to tree in PE. Morning, miss.
Good morning.
That's Miss Peterson there. I've got old Oppie. What's he like?
Dunno, we used to have park for woodwork.
Excuse me, I'm a bit late. There's nobody in assembly.
Well, you better bum up the secretary's office then and tell her you're lost.
I'm not lost, I'm new.
You're not, are you? Look.
Oh,
That's not the way to the secretary's office. It's that way.
No, it's not. It's round that way, isn't it?
No, I just want him to...
I'll see you later. Got to go.
Yeah, see you.
Jenkins, what are you doing wandering around at this time?
I was helping the first year find his class, sir.
Were you? And wasting as much time as possible, I suppose.
No, sir, set him up to the secretary's office.
Which probably took you all of 10 seconds. Which probably also means you were late.
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again, sir. Honest. That's him there, sir.
It doesn't look like you did too good a job, Jenkins. You appear to be a little lost.
is he stupid signs, sir? That don't make sense.
Well, why don't they make sense? You just follow the arrows.
Well, some point one way, sir, and the others point the other way. I keep going round in circles.
Shall I take him up to the secretary's office, sir?
All right. You're already late, so another few minutes won't make much difference. But make sure it is only a few minutes.
Oi, I want a word with you. Are these yours?
Oh, come on, Mr. Garfield. No wonder all these new kids are getting lost. It took me 2 hours this morning to put this lot up. Anyway, what's wrong with them?
What's wrong with them? I'll show you what's wrong with them. Now, look at that. I spent the whole of the summer holidays painting them walls while you was sunning yourself in Greece or somewhere.
Yeah, all those breaks you've been having, you'd think they'd been a holiday. Well, they're not.
These summer breaks are designed so we can fix the damage done by the kids so you can come back to a nice clean school. Isn't that right, Mr. Garfield?
That's right.
Yes. Things was all right till you come along.
Now, just a minute. I couldn't care less about your paint work.
Yeah, well, that's obvious.
And I didn't spend the summer in Greece. These signs were an attempt to help some of the kids, which is something I don't suppose you consider important, Garfield. The trouble with you two is, you've forgotten what schools are for.
Anyone else for lunch? Okay. Are you? Be quiet. Now that's the way I want it from now on.
Anybody think we were flaming animals?
Outside.
Oh.
Just a minute. What are they?
Trousers. Jeans, miss.
What's the school rule on dress?
I can't remember, miss.
Well, let me remind you. Let me remind all of you. Uniform is optional. But in the absence of uniform, girls may wear plain coloured skirts or trousers of a fabric other than denim. Now, what does that mean?
No jeans, miss.
You can have an hour's detention in which to reread and revise the school rules. Now, outside. Move! Any questions? Well?
No, miss.
You. Tell her to come back in. Sit down. Now, that was the hard way of living together. It keeps discipline. But it's not very satisfactory for either of us. Okay?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, sir?
Kathy Hargreaves. Do I still have to come in for detention tomorrow?
No. Not unless you turn up tomorrow wearing jeans. Now, before we get down to the exciting business of copying out your new timetable, Mr. Sutcliffe has asked me to remind you that his project is due in at the end of the week.
Oh, what's your name again?
Karen Stanton, miss.
Right, Karen Stanton. Will you hand these out, please? And quickly now, we haven't got all day. Now what else is there? Oh, yes. You've no doubt all noticed the ladders and such about the school. It's being repainted. And the head has asked me to remind you that you're not allowed anywhere near the workmen. Is that clear? I'll assume it then. Did I ask if anyone knows a Douglas Patterson?
Yes, miss. I used to go to his old school.
Have you seen him this morning?
No, miss.
I wonder what's happened to him.
Coming in.
You didn't have to take me, you know. I would have found it myself.
Right there in the secretary's office. Are you Miss Mooney?
Yes.
His name's Patterson, miss. He should be in your class.
Oh, Douglas Patterson. I was wondering where you'd got to. Thank you.
That's all right, miss. Think you can find your desk if I leave you here?
Very funny.
Now, Patterson, find yourself a place. Well, now, I think we can get on to the timetable. Have you all got a timetable and have you all got a pencil?
It'll be all right.
I still want to check.
It's all right. It just keeps going on and on all the time.
Okay. Okay.
Of course.
Everything all right?
Why shouldn't it be, Andrew?
Just thought I'd check.
Well, you have done.
See you later.
See what I mean?
That's what I mean. All right, lads.
Where you been?
Peterson's after you. Yeah, just seen her. Told us too busy to go to lessons.
Doing what?
Helping the secretary in there.
And how'd you fiddle that?
It's called crawling.
You've either got it or you ain't, Tom.
Pack it in, Tucker. You done your project?
Gonna copy yours, ain't I?
Said.
You're my mate, aren't you?
No.
Oh, Miss Peterson told us about them this morning. She said it's got to be handed
Right,
in.
this afternoon. We've got Sutcliffe's second lesson. Right, Uzi?
You ain't had me on, are you?
No, Miss Peterson told us this morning.
Then sit then, will ya?
No chance. I'll get done for copying then.
What about you then?
I've handed mine in.
Oi, Pongo.
You talking to yourself again, Jenkins?
We've got to end our project at the Sutcliffe this afternoon.
Yes, second lesson, innit?
Then sit then, will ya?
Oh, you're joking.
Just have to tell them I've got the dates mixed up.
Miss Peterson said anyone who didn't hand it in by this afternoon would get 3 hours detention. Because we've had the holidays to do it in.
Hang on then.
Oi!
two, where do you think you're going?
Over there to the bike sheds.
Oh, no, you're not. Those bike sheds are out of bounds until lunchtime.
But I've got to go and check my bike.
Oh, no, you're not. Rules are rules. Now, op it.
Come on.
It's gone. My bike's gone.
You couldn't have locked it properly.
I couldn't. The lock was busted. Oh, what'll my dad do?
I'll tell him if you want.
What good will that do?
We better tell someone.
Yeah.
And then runny grape.
Here's your brother now.
Oh, no, come on.
Can you see us? Don't think anything's happened, do you?
Look, we can have a hearing one morning.
In this place, anything, come on.
You done your project, Jane?
Come on, Tommy, lend us it, will ya?
We're supposed to do different things.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna copy exactly, am I?
I want it back, right after dinner.
Cheers, Tom. This is gonna take me all flipping dinner time, isn't it?
Well, you better make a start then, ain't you?
Ah, Jenkins, just the man. You don't stay for lunch, do you?
No, sir.
Look, you couldn't do me a favour, could you? Go around the school with Dwayne here, see if someone's played a practical joke and moved his bike.
Do I have to, sir?
You were keen enough this morning, Jenkins. Or was that merely because you wished to avoid your own lessons?
No, sir, it's just that I've got something to do.
Surely you can spare us 10 minutes of your valuable time.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Can't see him. He's probably looking for you. He might be worried. Serves him right. I don't know what he's so worried about.
Take it in, Doyle.
What's up, you black boy?
Pick on some in your own side.
Shut your mouth, you all right?
Come on, Sally.
Shut up.
What's it to you, Stanton?
She's his sister, stupid. I'm gonna get you for that.
Push up, Doyle.
What happened?
Nothing.
You'll never win, Andrew.
She did. She did.
Hey, Doily, been to see the nurse, have ya? Did you finish?
Yeah, only just so, thanks, Tom. What's so funny?
Afternoon, gang. Oh, okay, what's so funny? Ah, Jenkins. Any luck with the bike?
No, sir, they reported it to police and all that.
We'll see. And what's that?
My project, sir. On time, sir.
Well, ahead of time, I'd say, wouldn't you?
What do you mean, sir?
It doesn't have to be in.
You can't sack us before we start.
You don't know my old man.
Yes, I do. My old man. Lay off.
Sorry, Sally.
Michaeline.
Knock and see.
Your old man say anything about wages?
Not yet.
How much do you reckon he'll cough up?
Don't know, you'll have to wait till we get there. We've got to go. We're going to be late. Come on.
We're going.
Come on, look lively now. Now, listen, here's what I want you to do, right? I want you to work your way from that end to this end, right? Putting the right size timber in the right slots. Now, listen, it's all how's your father at the moment, and your slots are marked up over there. So it's just a matter of measure up, steel rule, into the right slot, and you're away. Couldn't be easier, could it, boys?
We'll sort it out, boss.
Now, listen, there's one thing I want you to remember. This is a dangerous place, so no skylarking, right? We'll get a quick boot up the backside or a clip round the ear roll, OK? Now, I mean it, lads. Get on with it. See you later.
Now you know what he's like.
Always like that, is he?
Nah, you met him on a good day.
No wonder he don't spend a lot of time at home.
He's nothing. You should see my mum.
No, thanks.
Let's get started, eh?
All right, you pull the planks over and you start with the steel rule bend, huh?
What are you going to do?
Supervise, of course.
No way.
No, you're not. Oh, come on, lads, I was only joking.
Come on, lift it.
But what are we measuring? Across the timber or along it?
Don't be stupid. You measure across it, of course. Anyway, the boss told me to tell you to take all this timber out, measure it, and then put it all back in again, because it's all wrong.
Must be joking.
That's what he told me. You better get a move on.
That's what Dad wants. We better do it.
Come on, let's go skating.
You can. I'm building this plane.
You're not going to do it all day, are ya?
Yep.
Oh, come on.
I'm doing this. Careful.
What's this?
What's it look like?
A paper sack. You got a job, have you?
I'm doing Benny's round.
You got a lot left.
Shut up, I'm on a tricky bit.
Here, look.
Now look what you made me do.
Sorry, but have a look at this.
I'm busy.
Take a look.
You can win this super new minibus free. What do we want a minibus for? Can't even drive.
We don't want one, stupid. Mr. Hopwood does for that outdoor centre thing.
Yeah, so we'll just pop in and win it for him, shall we?
Well, it's better than sitting here doing nothing.
Twit.
Come on.
Hurry up, Alan.
Right, you three. How come there's less timber in the rack now than there was when I left half an hour ago? Oh, look, you're supposed to be putting it in the rack, not the other way round, all right? Now get on with it. Come on.
What's in there, Cannon?
What'd I do?
You know what you've done.
What, my fault was Eric?
I'll tell you something, your old man better pay us.
He's winding us up. There you go,
Get out.
Where's he going?
Don't care.
Why don't we take the wood off the top first?
Because this is the one we want for the first lot done, Bo, so push.
Where did Alan go to?
Dunno.
We could do with his weight around here.
Suppose we could. Let's go and get in.
Where did he go to?
Alan! Come on, Ben. He must be hiding. You go that way. I'll have a look over here.
What'd you do that for?
Sorry, Alan, I thought the van was on fire.
Look at the state of me. You made me waste a good fag.
Don't lose your temper, Al. I'm helping you give up smoking, ain't I? Your dad.
Where?
Right, so it's down the tip then, Eric, OK?
Right you are, Mr. Humphries.
What's that doing there? Listen, I've told you before about fire extinguishers, haven't I?
Oh, I haven't touched one since, honest. I don't know how it got there.
I've got a good idea. Go on. And don't be long. I want you to make for George when you get back, OK? OK, sir.
Plane's slowing down. Get ready to bail out.
Got your parachute, have you?
My dad's gonna kill me.
We must be miles out. How far are we from the dump?
I don't know. I've never been before, have I?
Watch it!
Here. Look at this stuff. This don't look like rubbish. It looks brand new.
What looks brand new?
All this copper tubing.
What does that matter? What about me dad? How are we gonna get back to the yard? Now we're gonna stay on right to the dump.
Well, we've got no choice, have we?
John? Yeah, not bad, yeah. Go to number 3, Chip. You know where it is, don't you? Yeah. All right. All right, are you lot from?
We just materialised, didn't
What
we?
do you mean materialised? You know you're not allowed in here. It's private property. Up it. Go on.
Go on.
Look, Hoppy needs lots of things for his outdoor centre, but the main thing is the minibus.
And we're going to get him a minibus. That's right. Dwayne's going to win it for him.
Shut up.
What are you two going on about?
Look.
Win a minibus. Just answer 10 questions on local heritage. Complete slogan.
We wouldn't win it.
How do you know we wouldn't win? Look, question 1. A 16th century outlaw was caught and hung in South London. What was his name?
How should I know?
So how are we going to win a minibus ticket if we can't answer the questions?
That's what we've come round here for, thickhead. Dwayne said you've got encyclopedias.
Yeah.
We'll go and fetch 'em, thickhead.
We've got miles to go, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we hit your lift then?
Yeah, like we did last time. Going the wrong way.
Don't mean that kind of lift, Benny.
Like what then?
London Transport.
Yeah, I've heard of London Transport. You ever heard of money?
Don't carry money myself, Fetzer.
It's like the Queen, she never carries money.
You look for me purse, lady, then?
What about you, Alan? You're always flush.
Spend last of me money on fags.
See what smoking does.
What about you, Bevo?
Be used to it if Benny carried any money, wouldn't it?
Yes,
Benny?
please.
Conductor, what are we going to do?
We're just 3 little...
Have your fares ready. Where to, lads?
3 offs to the Hounslow bus garage, please, mate.
Hounslow where?
Bus garage.
Can't you read?
Of course
Don't they
we
teach
can.
you nothing at school these days?
What they teach you on London Transport then, eh?
Come on, we've got Norwood on the
I
front.
mean,
You're-
come on, mate, just
Come
say
on,
it.
you're having me on, you ain't got any money, have you?
Yes,
Eh?
we have.
No, come
I've
on,
only got
come
some.
on, bus now.
Oh, come on, mate.
Come on, get off. Off, all of you, come on.
Oh, come on, mate. just-
Come on, come on. Keeping all these people waiting.
Oh, well, what's the next question?
That's the third one we can't answer.
In here, Mum.
Help me unpack, will you, love? Oh, I see you've got company. Hello, Dwayne. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Can I see you for a minute, please, Tracy?
Back in a sec.
What about Dick Turpin?
Look it up.
How do you spell it?
Under T.
I don't want to discuss it, Tracy.
But it's Michael.
I don't care who it is. I don't want him in the house.
Go to his house then.
Tracy?
Michael. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, well, how are we going to get the answers now?
How's your feet?
All right.
It's no good for walking on, eh? You're a wreck, aren't you?
It's all that smoking he does.
Don't affect my feet.
Does a pretty good job on your brain.
Very nice walk then, boys. Huh?
You'll never believe what happened, Mr. H. When we got the message that my mum was brought into hospital with acute something or other, we all popped along to see her. Anyway, we were pleased to know that she's recovered from the emergency operation, and we left her sitting up in bed with a nice cup of tea, didn't we, lads?
That's right, Dad.
Good blimey, you pack a lot into a morning, don't you?
Yeah, well, we would have been back an hour ago, boss, but we got lost on the way back.
Getting foggy out there then, is it?
Suppose we got the sack.
Well, it's dinner time now. I don't think you've done a stroke of work between you all morning. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dock a morning of your wages. And this afternoon, I want some work out of you, right? Go on, off you go. Get your dinner. Go on.
Dad, got the money. Well, we would, Mr. H, you see, but we've got no money, so he's wondering if we could have a sub and get some chips, like.
A sub? Sub on what? You haven't done any work yet?
And what are we going to do this afternoon, Dad?
Cool, blimey, didn't any of you boys come out with money?
Well, I did, sir, but I had to buy some grapes for me mum.
Oh, you're a team, you are. Honestly. Don't believe it. Here, it's £2. All right? Get yourself some fish with your chips.
Oh,
Thanks, Dad.
Get yourself back here after dinner, all right?
It was your idea.
Dwayne's right. It was stupid.
But we could win. What else have we got to do?
Who cares?
Thanks, Tracy.
It's not my fault.
Just because my mum thinks that doesn't mean I do.
Leave it at that, eh? Now, has anybody thought we were going to get the answers from now?
Yeah, come on.
It'll be locked.
There's no harm in trying, is there? It's Keating. If they can get in, we can.
We're not blooming teachers, are we?
Nobody knows if we just sneak into the library. What about it?
Let's go.
Down here.
We must be mad. Stop staring mad.
Where are they? What should I know? I've only been here once. Spread out and look around. Look!
Britannica!
Oh, yeah, where are you going to start? There's hundreds of them.
There.
Fancy thinking he'd fall for a whole load of junk like that. Mum in hospital with an operation.
What we did once.
Oppie'd fall for anything.
Anyone want my fish?
I'll have it.
He needs building up.
Yeah, if you hadn't nicked my sandwiches. Oh, don't maul it about.
I'm not hurting it. It's dead already. You know something I've been thinking?
Thought you looked a bit pale.
I mean, it's a waste, though, isn't it? All that stuff going to the tip. I mean, we could reclaim it for Oppie's building, couldn't we?
It's only bits of old plasterboard and cut-offs of wood.
Yeah, but what about that copper tubing? I mean, that'd fetch some money, wouldn't it?
Can't be worth much, otherwise he wouldn't throw it away. He never throws anything away, him.
Hello, you free workers. Are you ready to put your backs into it then, son, after your free lunch?
Yeah, they're right, boss. Of course, we'll have that wood sorted out in no time.
That's what I like to hear, enthusiasm. Well, listen, don't try and do it all at once, will you? Just the first 4 steps before tea break, OK? Well, come on then, Charlie's Angels. Get your skates on.
During the last war.
During the Second World War, it says here. So you better put that down. What's next?
Put answers in the space provided and complete the slogan. If I won the South London Gazette minibus, I would so and so and so and so.
It's got a nice ring to it, innit? I would so and so and so
Oh,
and so.
shut up, Dwayne.
How about I would donate it to Grange School?
No, we want to put in something about the outdoor centre.
Can't put everything in. In 10 words, it says.
What if we fill in more than one entry and then we can put different slogans?
But we'll have to buy paper for each entry.
Let's put these away and get out of here.
How much are the papers?
10p.
Oh, can't afford that. What if you collect old papers from the people on the paper rounds?
Oh, yeah? No, I'm sorry, sir. You can't have your new paper to give me the old one. Stupid twit.
Why not?
We could try. You'll have to help me, though.
The more entries we put in, the better our chance of winning.
It's still a long shot.
Yeah, but if we don't... It's Keating.
Did you see her?
I don't know.
He saw her.
What are you 3 doing here? Well,
Nothing, sir.
that's original. So you're in the school library during half-term doing nothing?
We thought we'd catch up on some homework, sir.
What's that?
The paper, sir. It's mine.
What are you doing with it?
Nothing, sir.
Very well. If you won't tell me now, come to my office after registration Tuesday morning. By that time, I expect you to have remembered what you were doing here. Now get out.
Come on, you put a plaster on before. What's the matter with you? Here, son. You've done well today, lads. Very well. Here you go, lads. You surprised me, must
Put
say.
sugar in that.
No, there's spoons there, look. Yeah, getting all that timber sorted out, it surprised me, I must admit. What's the matter with your back, then?
Nothing, Mr. H. It's all right.
Bit achy, innit? What you 3 want to do when you get home? Jump into a nice hot bath.
What, together? Now, we were saying earlier, Mr. H, what a waste it was, all that stuff down in the dump.
Yeah.
Stuff? What stuff's that?
In the van and went this morning. We thought all that plasterboard would come in handy for the outdoor centre.
What's the outdoor centre, then?
It's a building out in the country. The school are doing it up and going to use it as a centre. Weekends, Nature tricks, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Sounds a good idea.
You see, the thing is, Mr H, my uncle's in the building trade,
Yeah.
and he says copper's like gold dust. So I thought we could flog it and use the money to put up towards the building.
If you can get your hands on some copper, I'll have it from you. As long as it's not nicked, mind.
What?
Copper. You can't get copper tubing now for love nor money.
And why are you dumping it?
Dumping it? What are you talking about? Do you think I've got a screw loose or something? Dumping copper?
Couldn't have been copper.
It was.
What was, for God's sake?
In the van loader went to the dump this morning. Under all the rubble was loads of copper tubing.
The dump? What are you talking about? How come you saw it?
We were working away outside, Mr H.
Yeah, come on. Let's have the truth, none of your stories, come on.
It was an accident, Mr H. We all
Well,
jumped into the canvas part of the van and, well, just to
Just
have a
drove
look.
away.
What did I tell you, Free, about larking about, eh? What did I tell you? Well, come on. Did you see copper tubing in my van then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the dump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what were they doing with it? Just chucking it on the dump, eh?
Well, we didn't exactly see
Nah,
that.
no, I bet you didn't. I'll bet you. I should sack all three of you. I really should. All the same, lads, if somebody is up to a fiddle, well, that's bad news for me. Now, listen, lads. Did the driver see you?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's taking another load tomorrow. You lads be here at 9 o'clock, all right?
Yeah.
Sharp. Now, what we'll do, we'll take my motor and we'll follow him, all right?
Yeah.
And this better not be any of your stories, son. Because if it is, lads, you three are right out on your ear. Have you got that?
I'm right, Mr H, honest.
All right. Right, come on, tea break's over. I've got another hour's work out here. Come on, stop nicking the biscuits. Come on. Let's go.
Don't go on the bed. Let's come out then.
What do you think we should say to Keating?
We'll worry about that on Tuesday.
We'll have to deliver this lot. Cost too much in stamps.
The office is only in the high street.
When do you think we'll know if we've won?
Couple of weeks, maybe. We've got to get them filled in first.
Shut up, fat man.
Before you three, stop larking about. Come here and get in.
Nice motor you got here, Mr H.
Yeah, I want to keep it that way and all, so keep the boots off the back of the seats, right?
You won't lose him in this, boss.
Of course we won't lose him. We know he's going to the dump, don't we?
See anything, Mr H?
There's nothing there, son. Just a lot of rubbish going down the tip.
I'm not mucking you about, Mr Humphreys, honest. I'm sure there was some copper there.
But I'm telling you, son, there's no copper there. Definitely no copper.
It must be worth looking under the canvas, Mr H.
The van is empty, lad. Empty.
It must be worth having a look, Mr H. I mean, we've come all this way. Just check.
Yeah, Mr. Right.
Go on, Dad.
All right, lads. Let's have a look then.
What's the matter, Mr. Humphreys?
It's all right, I'll see you.
Where's he going?
Don't worry, son.
Here it is,
lad.
Mr H.
Good. Blimey, there must be 40 quid's worth there. Put it back with you. OK, come on, explain yourself, Eric.
They're the fittings for Grange Street.
That'll be daft, son. Gwent Street's got all the flaming materials, haven't they? And plus the fact you've got nothing at all to do with Gwent Street.
Well, I don't know how it got there, then.
Of course you don't. I think you'd better get back to the yard, son. And I'll meet you back there, all right? I'll make your cards up. Less holiday money and bonus, OK?
But the holiday money's mine.
Yeah, and so's that copper piping's mine, son. All right? Now, come on, get going. Come on, lads, well done. Come on.
We want some chips, come on. Where are ya? Come on.
All right, lads, calm down. Calm down, lads. Surprised me today. You've done well for me. Very well.
Suppose we're coming for a reward then, do we, boss?
Yes, I think so. How's £25, sir?
Magic.
Great.
Worth of materials for your outdoor centre, huh?
Great, yeah, great.
Okay. Now, come on, who's buying these chips today?
Benny.
Come on, love.
It's Benny. Benny. It's Tucker.
It's Tucker. It's Fallon.
It's him. It's him. I mean, I'll go on, then you pay.
He's on your way out. It's your parents.
Hey, Grange!
Coming.
Well, next time we've got to wear special strips for PE and another one for games.
What do you need new games kits for?
Read it. It's like a school uniform. Has school colours on it.
You're stupid.
Yeah, it says you can only get them from Hayes Green Sports. You know what sort of prices they charge.
What's all this about, miss?
Have you read it?
Yeah.
Well, then you know what it's about.
Yeah, but why do we suddenly have to have two different strips?
Couldn't tell you, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Well, what's wrong with what we wear now?
I don't know.
Well, who does?
Mrs. McCluskey. Sorry I can't be more helpful. I just don't know anything about it.
My dad's not going to stand for this. 2 new games kits. It's going to cost a packet.
You doing anything now?
Only going home.
Let's go up to Hayes Green Sports. See how much this new strip's going to cost.
All right.
Leave off with you, they're mine.
Not all yours.
You bought them for me?
I bought them to share.
Yeah, well, that's nice. Don't even get myself a bag of grapes after being pulverised.
Have them.
What you up to?
Nothing.
You can't smoke in a sick room.
That right.
Yeah, and you'll have to blow it out the window or my mum will smell it.
So are you then?
Not so bad now.
Your brother said Booger cracked your ribs.
Rib?
Does it hurt?
Only when I laugh. Oh.
Your Booger got put away?
Yeah, in Manchester. Should have been Borstal.
How long are you off school for then?
Long as possible. Anything been going on while I've been away?
No, look, nothing's happened about the common room yet. The rumour is that Thompson's against it and Bridget won't go against him.
What's it got to do with Thompson?
You tell me.
I ain't got a clue, that's why I'm asking.
Hey, yeah, you wouldn't have heard about this new sports strip thing, would you?
No, what's that?
Oh, from next time we got a special strip for gym and another one for sport.
What kind of strip?
Dunno, you got to get it from the sports shop down Hayes Green.
Suppose it's got arrows on it.
It's getting a bit like that.
What's the idea behind it then?
Dunno.
Well, what are they going to do about it? Ain't you any opposition?
Dunno.
Don't know much, do ya?
Not a lot.
Powerful stuff.
Do you like it?
I do. Bridget won't.
No, who cares about her?
We'll care if she shuts down the magazine.
Oh, yeah.
This conspiracy between the school and the sports shop, what evidence have you got for it?
I said collusion, not conspiracy.
Well, where you've got here, it's the same difference.
No, what I put is it because there's only one shop supplying the new strip, it looks like collusion. Not that it is. I mean, why just have one supplier?
But that's not what you've written. You've thought one thing and written another.
Well, let's have a look. Yeah, I suppose it does come over the wrong way.
That's the only thing that really worries me.
Well, I'll rewrite it then.
Okay.
Will you put it in this issue?
I'll put it forward, yeah. I couldn't say what the response will be, though.
Is this the place you come if you want to put an article in the school magazine?
No, you give any articles to your year editor.
This is our year editor.
So?
So he wants to do an article.
You mean you haven't written it yet?
No. Well, the thing to do is write it, then give it to your year editor. But you better hurry up if you want it to go in this issue. That's why we came here.
Why?
Because there isn't much time.
Can I say something?
Only if it makes sense.
They came to me to talk about doing an article on the new strip. And so I told them today was deadline day. And so we decided to come and talk to you about it. Because we feel it's important and something should go in this issue.
Something is.
Oh.
I've written it.
That's all right then.
What have you written? Read it.
All the first years are talking about it. Nobody wants this new script.
I don't think anybody in the school wants it.
So why do it?
Well, they don't do these things for us, do they? They do it for themselves.
But what's the point of having us spend all that money on 2 strips?
The point is, they love to see us walking about in the same clothes. And they haven't got the uniform anymore, so they bring this in.
They might be preparing us for a uniform again.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, it could be.
You wrote this, did you?
Yeah, do you like it? Exactly what I would have put.
Saved you a job then.
Except for one thing. What's that?
Me and Drake went down to Hayes Green Sports last night. See how much this new strip's going to cost. Here's the prices.
They're joking.
Not even he could afford them.
Let's have a look.
£6 for a pair of shorts.
It cost a fortune for both strips.
Can I use this in the article?
Yeah.
I'll go and do it now. I'll bring it back to you later.
Where are you going?
The library.
I'll come with you. And make sure the door's shut when you leave.
Yeah, okay.
What was the article like?
Good. I don't know if it'll help that.
What do you mean?
Well, will anybody take any notice? I mean, the kids will, but will it change Bridget's mind?
Yeah, you're right. Once they decide to do something, they do it, don't they? Lose face otherwise.
But what was the point in coming to me saying you wanted to do an article then?
That's what I'm wondering. Maybe there isn't any point.
I know what my dad's going to do when he finds out the price of them. I think I'll come and stay with you for a few days, Pogo.
No point. My dad will be the same. What's needed is some competition. If there was another shop supplying the strip, then the prices would come down, wouldn't they?
Why don't we start a shop of our own?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How can we open a shop? It needs money and premises.
We could sell them out to the houses.
No, he's right, Pogo. Where are we going to get the money for the stock from?
Well, we could do it on an order basis. People give their money and we order in bulk.
Well, I don't see how it could be done.
You'll give it up before we start.
It'll be more sensible to try and get another shop interested in stocking them at a cheaper price.
Yeah, he's right.
Let's find out about it first, though. See what the problems are.
Where do we start?
Have a word with the people who make them. Do it after school, yeah?
All right. I'm in time then, am I?
What for?
English, it hasn't started yet.
Yes, it has. I've been summoned to Her Majesty.
What for?
The only thing I can think of is an article I've written for the magazine.
Bit near the knuckle.
Bridget will think so. I better go.
Wish you luck.
Thanks.
Yes?
Wanted to see us, Mr. McCluskey.
Yes, come in. Sit down. I think you two will guess why I want to see you. This is the article on the new strips. You wrote it, I believe, Susie.
Yes, Mr. McCluskey.
Let me tell you what I see are the functions of a school magazine. 1, to generalize information. Correct information. 2, the participation element. That is, pupils participating in the writing, editing, duplicating, and distribution of the magazine. You two obviously think there's a third function, to sensationalize. That's what this article does.
But what's in the article is what most of the school feel about the new strips.
Maybe they do. But why didn't you come and speak to me before writing it? To write a balanced article, one has to have all the relevant opinions. If you'd come to me, I would have told you my reasons for bringing in the new strips. And I would have told you that there is no collusion between the school and the shop, that it's up to the shop to fix its prices. The school magazine is an exercise in making those pupils who participate in it more responsible, not more irresponsible. I'm particularly sorry that this has happened now, because I'm afraid we're going to have to suspend publishing the magazine.
Why?
In a word, money. Things, as you know, are very tight at the moment, and I'm looking for areas where cuts can be made. I have to cut the luxuries in order to save the essentials, and the magazine comes into the category of a luxury.
But some of us would say it was an essential way of getting information around.
You can put information on a notice board.
But it doesn't get read as much as the magazine.
I'm sorry, but these are the hard facts of life at the moment. Cuts have to be made. We can live without the magazine, we can't operate without books. I'll leave it to you, Rosie, to tell your editorial committee.
Yes, Miss McCluskey.
When the time's right, we'll start the magazine again. All right, you can go back to your lessons now. And don't get it into your head that the reason the magazine is being suspended is because of this article. The two things aren't connected. Off you go.
Not me. I just thought we were telling off about the article. I wonder if she's scrapping it just for money reasons. Oh, I don't think so. I know she denied it, but I bet it's got something to do with the article.
Do you reckon?
I think she hates anybody saying anything against her. And the magazine over the last few months had a lot of articles criticising the things she's done. And now she's found a good excuse to stop it.
You could be right. Still, there's nothing we can do about it. I have to get back to my class.
Hey, Rosie. Couldn't we provide the money somehow?
How?
I don't know, jumble sales, things like that.
No, you need a lot of jumble and a lot of people buying to make money.
Well, how much would we have to raise the price of the magazine to make it self-supporting?
I don't know. Fair bit, I suppose.
Well, couldn't we try it?
It's not a bad idea. I wonder if Bridget will let us.
Only one way to find out. financing the magazine? Can it still go on?
Well, yes, I suppose so. What were you thinking of?
Raising the cover price.
I see. Well, if you can do it, then go ahead. But it will still be supervised by Mr. Morgan. I'll be interested to hear how you get on.
Can't say much else, can she?
Not without making yourself look stupid.
Right, so how do we start?
Best thing to do is call a meeting for anyone who's interested in getting the mag off the ground. Right.
Who have we got now anyway?
Sutcliffe.
Oh no, not him. He's all right. He's nice. Yeah, but English.
Matthew, can you give class a message so they can go round?
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Well, you do what?
Lexi. I wasn't here, was I?
We're going to a factory that makes silicon chips.
What for?
Be a maid, I suppose.
Oh, terrific.
That'll be all right, Matthew. Can I have your attention, please? Matthew Cartwright would like to make an announcement. All yours, Matthew.
It's about the school magazine. It's had to be stopped because the school doesn't have the money to support it anymore. But a few of us are trying to keep it going by making it self-financing, and there's a meeting in the library tonight. Anybody who's interested in keeping it going are welcome to come and help. That's it.
Just out of interest, Matthew, how will you make it self-financing?
I don't know, sir. That's one of the things that we talked over tonight.
Well, I wish you luck. It'd be a pity to lose it.
That's what we think.
I hope some of you lot will support this meeting.
I will, sir.
And me.
Nobody else? Claire, Suzanne?
I've got to go out, sir.
Yeah, I'll be going, sir.
Well, try and get along there if you can, will you?
You told everyone it was straight after school, didn't you?
Yes, of course.
Well, where are they?
Well, you'll have to give them a chance. It's only been 5 minutes.
Have you thought of any other way to finance it yet?
Unless someone comes up with a donation, it'll have to be by raising the cover price. Any other way will take up too much time.
What will the price have to be raised to?
I've worked it out. We've got to sell 300 copies at 10p to break even.
10p?
That's what it works out at.
Couldn't you produce more copies and lower the cover price?
I think we'll have enough trouble trying to get rid of 300. A lot of people don't buy the mag, you know.
Come on in.
Where are the crowds?
We're it.
Some more should be coming, she hopes.
Oh, sorry. I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Just 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I just don't want to be late, that's all.
Ah, Mr. Sutcliffe. I'm glad I've caught you. Mr. Morgan's gone home, so I thought I'd ask you as you've always been interested.
Ask me what, Mrs. McCluskey?
Well, I hear there's a meeting going on about saving the school magazine.
Yes, I know.
Well, if you could, I'd like you to attend it and generally supervise, and perhaps you'll let me know tomorrow what's been decided.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I've got a previous commitment.
Oh, I see. All right, well, never mind. No doubt I'll find out in due course what happened. Good night.
No.
Good night.
I'm not doing her spying for her. Are you ready now? Good.
Right, so we're all agreed to raise the price of the magazine to 10p and push as hard as possible to sell 300.
Yes.
Right, there's 1, 2, 3. 11 of us, and 11's until 300 go.
27, just over.
Oh. Right, each one of us have got to sell 27 copies. It's quite a lot. I mean, you're going to have to push hard. All right, then. We'll go ahead with a new issue, and it should be out in a couple of days. Have you got everybody's names?
Yeah.
Right, you should be getting your copies in a few days, then. And thanks for coming.
Do you think we'll be able to get the magazine out in a few days?
Why not? We were ready to go when Bridget put a stop to us. All we have to do is get her approval and we can duplicate tomorrow night.
What about my article?
Oh, let's leave that till tomorrow. See what she says.
You know, we were talking the other day about the new strip.
Yeah.
Well, we thought it wouldn't be so bad if we get it at a cheaper price.
See, if High Screen Sports and the only shop supplying the strip, they can charge what they like. But if there was another shop interested, or even if we opened a shop on our own, then the prices would drop.
Hang on a minute. Before we go into the supermarket business, how do we know the sports shop are making a big profit?
They're bound to be.
We tried phoning the manufacturers to find out the wholesale price, but they wouldn't tell us.
It's
too complicated. Why don't we just try and stop her bringing it in?
Why wouldn't they tell you the price?
Well, we said we were opening a shop, see? They never believed us. I put on my deepest voice. It never worked.
What if we got a man to phone?
It's too complicated.
All right, running a shop is, or getting the shop interested is. But if we find out they're making a fantastic profit, we can go to Bridget and make her put some pressure on them.
It's an idea.
And who phones them up? Well, how about your dad?
You might do. I'll ask him when I get home.
Well, I'll come with you, shall I?
If you like. Who are the manufacturers?
Luxby Sports. They're in the book.
We better hurry if we're going to get there before 5.
I'll see you for the duplication after school tomorrow.
Okay. Can you help me sort out these chairs, please, Les?
Do you think it'll be hard selling 27 copies?
It'll depend on how good or bad a salesman you are.
I'm an ace.
Almost as good as me.
I'll sell more than you.
How much do you bet?
As much as you like.
20p.
Is that all?
I was thinking of how much you're going to lose.
I ain't gonna lose nothing, fat man.
Watch your mouth, Taylor.
Don't get excited, Podge.
I'm warning you.
Oi, knock it off.
50p.
You're on.
But, Dad!
Oh, blimey, let me read the paper, will you, son?
I can't just listen for a minute, Dad.
Listen, I've been listening to Rabbit all day long, and I've come home here for a nice little bit of P&Q, all right?
Oh, please, Mr. Humphries, we won't take up much of your time.
All right then, Susie, what's it all about? Let's have it.
Well, you know I told you about this new strip we got to wear?
Correct.
And I told you how much it cost?
Right.
Well, we reckon the person who's selling them's making a really big profit, because he's the only one that stocks them, so there's no competition.
And they can charge exactly what they like, because we have to buy them any price.
Now, we reckon if we find out the profit, we can put pressure on Bridget to talk to the shop owner to lower the price.
Who's Bridget?
Mrs. McCluskey, Bridget the Midget.
I like that. I must remember that for the PTA meeting.
Will you do it?
Do what?
Ring up the manufacturers and find out the wholesale price.
Well, how do we do that?
I'll tell them you're opening a shop or something. You'll think of a way, Dad.
I suppose so.
Will you do it now?
Now? Blimey, you're in a hurry, aren't you? All right. Have you got the number?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's give it a go, then. Now, what's this type of strip I'm supposed to be asking about?
I don't think it's got a name, just strip for schools, you know, the sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to say I'm opening a sports shop or something like that, won't I?
Yeah.
Bring me a pen, will you, son? Ta. Hello? Yes, can I speak to the manager, please? Oh, good, yeah. Listen, my name's Colin Dudley. Yeah, and I'm opening a sports shop in a few months, yeah, and I'd like a list of your prices. Yeah, well, a price list would be better, yeah. Yeah, well, listen, can you send it to 23, the High Street, Dundee? Yeah, lovely. You put that in the post then? Oh, good. Listen, while I'm on the phone, could you tell me what your prices are for special strips for schools? Yeah, only I'm thinking of breaking into that market, and I'd like some idea of the cost, you see? Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, you know the sort of thing, school strips, colours, skirts, shirts, shorts, that sort of thing. Yeah. Yes, I've got a pen. Shorts. Uh-huh. 4. So. 359. Oh, lovely. Oh, good. Look forward to getting your price list then. Oh, thank you. Goodbye. How was that?
Fantastic.
Dundee?
That's the first place that came into my head, wasn't it? Now then, where's that list of yours?
Yeah.
Is your list right?
Yeah.
Well, it's no joke, is it?
Well, what's the profit?
Only about a well over 100% markup, that's all.
What?
Yeah, but she's taking liberties, isn't it?
Well, now we can go to Bridget and see if she can get the prices dropped.
Yes, I shall be seeing Bridget about this as well. This is rank exploitation. And I should be bringing up at the PTA meeting. I am not standing with this. No chance.
Copy the magazine. It's only 10p.
No, thank you.
Shut your face, fatso.
Not doing too well.
Well enough.
How many you got left then?
14. You must have the lot left, seeing as you ain't been bothering to sell any.
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't seen you selling.
Doesn't mean I haven't sold them.
How many have you got left, then?
None.
Knock it off.
Check it with Rosie.
How'd you sell them?
Put it this way, Taylor. Some have it and some don't.
Copy the magazine, sir.
No, thanks. I've got one.
What do you reckon of what Bridget said this morning?
Great, we started it off.
Alan Humphries reckoned his dad brought it up on the PTA meeting. And Bridget was forced to go and see the shop about the prices.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? They can bring it down that much and still be making a profit.
Yeah, but being me and you own the shop, we might do the same.
I wouldn't. You would.
OK, settle down, please. I've been hearing great things about this magazine. Those of you involved have done very well. In fact, I believe so many copies have been sold that a small profit has been made. Oh, and talking of profits, Patterson, I noticed that the newsagents in the High Street are selling the magazine on your behalf.
Yes, sir.
At 15p.
Get out. Oh, you stupid moron, Roland. Look what you've done. Miss! Roland's got it all out of focus.
Shut up, I haven't.
What is all this noise back here? What are you doing? Right, the whole class will have to stop doing practical work and sit in silence for the rest of the period. To your seats, please.
That's not fair, miss. It wasn't our fault. It was them two morons. I was just getting interested.
Will you be quiet? Jimmy, will you go and find Mr. Thompson, please, and ask him to come and sweep up the glass? And the rest of you can copy out the lab safety rules in silence.
Oh, temper. Just because you broke all them test tubes, now you need to take it out on us.
Who said that?
Please, miss, may I say something?
Of course.
Well, it's not fair. I mean, I really like science. Why can't I get more microscopes than that? Then we sort of, you know, all get on and be more interested.
It isn't as simple as that, I'm afraid. Now, get on. I have a suggestion to make, N1. I do realise that the shortage of equipment is very frustrating for you, and it's very frustrating for me, too.
Why don't you order some more, then?
Shh, Annette, I'm just coming to that. I can't order any more because there's no more money.
Yeah, but if he really needs something, they'll get it for us, wouldn't they?
Yeah, to teach us properly. Then they'd have to buy it.
It doesn't work like that. We get so much money to spend over the year on science equipment, and I'm afraid it's gone already.
Cool. That's not fair. How are we supposed to learn without the proper gear and all?
It's the education cuts, isn't it?
Oh, shh, N1, let's get into a political discussion. What I wanted to suggest is that we try and raise some money ourselves for the science lab.
What, a jumble sale or something?
Well, no, I've been handed this scheme for raising money. It's run by a new firm that's set up near here, and it's just for schools in this borough. All we have to do is collect chocolate bar wrappers, and when we have a certain number, they give us cash to spend on whatever we like. It sounds quite a good scheme.
What firm is it?
The bars are called Minter bars.
Minto bars, I know them. Trust old Rowley. This is one. My dad's been getting them from work. How many wrappers do we need to collect, miss?
For every 600, we get £30. In a class of 30, that only means getting 20 each. I must say, it sounds quite possible.
Cool, 30 quid. You can get ever so much for that.
We certainly could. Well, what do you say? Yes, Janet?
Please, miss, is it a good idea to encourage us sweets? Oh, come off it. Well, what about that film we was showing about sweets and tooth decay?
We wouldn't have to eat all the bars ourselves, though. We'd get them off other people at break and that.
And from our brothers and sisters.
Yeah, and from the canteen. We can go up to people and say, excuse me, can I...
Yes, Gordon, but before you get carried away, what do the rest of the class think? Would you like to give it a try or not?
Yeah! It's just a con to get us to buy them flipping Minto bars, isn't it?
Please, miss, let's make it into a competition to sort of spur us on. You know, who could collect the most chocolate wrappers in a set time limit? Yeah, otherwise we might lose interest as it went on and on.
Or have two teams. Boys against girls. And a fortnight to collect in, and whichever team wins has first turn in science for the rest of the term.
Yeah, boys against girls. I mean, we'd win easy. We got Roland on our side. Our secret weapon.
We'll give it a try for a fortnight then. And if you can collect enough wrappers to get me some nice new science equipment, I shall be very grateful. I really shall.
Yeah, and we'll have better science lessons.
Are you talking to yourself? Listen, everybody. This chocolate wrapper thing. We want to beat the boys, don't we? Yeah. So everybody's got to start collecting right away. And mind you get plenty. Please. Oh, for Pete's sake, Janet. You don't have to put your hands up. Could I do the touch shop, please? Yeah, of course. We'll do the canteen show, Belinda. Yeah, and look at home, you know, get your brothers and sisters collect them. Yeah, keep your eyes open. Look in the waste paper basket where people might have chucked them away. Even on the ground. There are lots of places to look, and as you get them, keep them passing them on to me. I've got a box to put them in. Right, let's get started, shall we? No time like the present. Suit yourself. I'm having nothing to do with it. What? Look, if we need science equipment, they should buy it for us. That's our rights. We shouldn't have to do this sort of thing. But they haven't bought us enough stuff. ourselves. Don't be rotten, Annette. You want to help the school, don't you? It's not helping us at all in the long run. It's just encouraging the council to make more and more cuts. Gosh, what's gotten to her? I don't know. Just in a bad mood, I suppose. Come on, let's go.
Not bad, that's one anyway. Here's another. Oh, excuse me, is that right? Excuse me, can I have your minute bar wrapper, please? Don't be stupid, that's a penguin. We better hang about. Somebody's bound to come out with one in a minute. Yes.
Here, could I have that?
What did you say?
Could I have your chocolate wrapper? Only the paper bit. You can keep the silver.
You want this, but I can keep this.
That's right. It's for the science lab and collecting them.
Well, you better have it then. My goodness, you better.
And can I have the other one too, please? Thank you very much. And if you can remember to buy Minto bars tomorrow, I'll collect them off you again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. God, were we like that in the first year? I don't think so, somehow.
This is ridiculous. We've only got 3 wrappers. You got any more money? Only my dinner money. Me too. Suppose it'd be all right if we buy another one each. That'd make 5. Come on, then.
Thanks very much, and I'll look out for you tomorrow.
Oh, you push off. We're collecting here. She's a right pain, she is. See how many she's got? Yeah. Millions. While we were out there, she was in here nabbing them all. Complete waste of break, this has been. Hey, Rowley, if you're meant to be collecting for us, you better be here before this. It's all right, I'll buy 2. At least 2. I mean, with your bulk, you ought to manage more than that. Yeah, we're depending on you, so get eating, see?
2 minute bars, please.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Hey, there's no wrapper. Flipping heck, look at that. Oh, no. Fight the cuts. Save the science.
206, 207, 208.
Oh, look at them. They've got millions more than us. Well, that's the sort of thing girls are good at, isn't it? Collecting crummy old chocolate wrappers. What gets me is some of the boys ain't even tried. I mean, look at him. He's the biggest disappointment of all. Oi, Roland.
Leave off. What do you want?
You know perfectly well what we want. Chocolate wrappers.
I gave you 2.
2? What use is 2?
Well, I ran out of money.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? You've always got stacks of money.
I haven't. I have to give it to Gripper.
Oh, come on, it's no use.
Look, you 2, I might be able to help you.
That's what you said to start with.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking I can get him off my dad's work.
Yeah?
Yeah, easy. I only got to ask him.
Well, you'd better ask him then, hadn't you?
OK, I will.
But the competition's over tomorrow, so you'll have to be quick about it.
How many wrappers do we need?
A lot. At least 300.
That'd be OK.
What? You can really get 300 by tomorrow?
Yeah, easy.
Really? No kidding? That's brilliant. You're a genius. A blooming genius. If you can really do it.
Look, when I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. So don't worry.
Well then, tomorrow, right?
These are nice. Coffee, are they?
Coffee and walnut. New line. Some more over there if you want them.
Oh, good. Brought some more stuff home, did you?
Yeah, on the sideboard.
Oh, good. You got some of these? Dad. Dad.
What?
You carry these on the van?
Yeah.
Could you get a whole box just of these, could you, Dad?
Shh, no, of course I can't.
But go on, Dad. I really like them. You just said you carried them on the van.
Rowley, will you shut your face? I'm trying to watch this programme.
Oh, Roland. Your dad can't take whole boxes of stuff, can he? That'd be asking for trouble.
I don't see why. He can say candy ball or something.
Oh, Rowley, use your loaf. Do you want me to lose my job?
Oh, come and sit down, Roland. You make me all jumpy when you keep walking about. Go and get one of them Minto bars out of the box if that's what you want.
Yeah, 2 or 3 in there. You can't eat more than that, surely.
2 or 3? That's no good. I need lots and lots.
You see that?
Oh, come on, you Nurk. Have you got 'em or not? I have. Oh, come on, Rolly. Spill the beans. Flipping heck. Wow, look at all them. He's got millions. Far more than the girls have. Yeah, we'll easily win that. Oh, great. Here you are, then. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
How'd you get 'em anyway?
You didn't eat them all, did you, Rolly? Nah, I just took the wrappers off. I'm certainly going to. Good old Rolly. Yeah, good old Rolly.
Please, miss, today's the last day of our rap competition, so is that the girls have collected.
That's marvellous, Faye. My goodness, what a lot you've managed to collect.
310. Not bad for only 15 of us. In only 2 weeks, is it?
That's wonderful, girls. You must have worked very hard. And what about the boys? Gordon?
Oh, they've hardly bothered.
Here you go, miss. There's 350, yeah?
Did he say 350?
Well, that's even more than the girls.
Please, miss, it's just not possible. They only had 50 yesterday. Yeah, where'd you get them from? They must have cheated. They must be forgeries.
Shush! They all look quite genuine to me.
Where'd you get that lot from then, Jonah? You tell me, come on.
Aha! We have our ways. We just use a little bit of our brains. And that boring old hanging about in the tuck shop and canteen.
Did you get them from Roland? I thought so. Miss, that's not fair. Roland can get them from his dad's firm. So it's not proper collecting, is it?
Nobody said how you had to get the wrappers. Just like I said, you got to use a little bit of your brains.
Shh, everyone. Don't let's quarrel about it. We only made it into a competition to give ourselves a bit of fun. The main thing is, between us, we've managed to collect well over 600 wrappers, and that's a very, very good effort. Shush, everyone. Quiet, please. I'll get in touch with the Minter Bar firm today and find out how we go about exchanging these for some lovely new science equipment. Thank you very much, N1.
Please, Mr. Boys have one, haven't they? Yeah, by cheating. Shut up. So we get first turn in science, don't we?
Yes, Gordon, yes. I'm afraid we'll have to give them the victory, girls. The boys have won. Shush! Please,
to come?
The school secretary's bringing him up, Faye, don't worry.
What's his name again? Mr. Broken Nose.
Brocklehurst. Mr. Brocklehurst, managing director, Minto. And listen, please. Listen a minute. You're making too much noise. We want to show Mr. Brocklehurst that we take science seriously at Grange Hill. Otherwise, he might regret giving us the money.
Not giving it. Don't forget we collected all those labels. And brought all his flipping Minto bars.
Yes, well, it's very kind of him to bring the cheque in person. And I want you to show him the sort of work we are doing so that he can see how useful it'll be.
So buy some more microscopes. I still ain't had my turn. Hey, miss, ain't it a shame Rolly's not here? Yeah, seeing as he collecting most of the wrappers anyway.
Yes, has anybody any idea why Roland is absent today?
I don't care if I've got an appointment or not. I've come here to see the headmistress, and I'm not going to move until I've seen her. Now, look, this school's cost me 60 quid and near enough my job. This school has encouraged my son Roland to steal. Back of my van's been broken into, boxes ripped, things torn, and all because of his teacher. Now, I want a full investigation. I want all my money back, plus compensation.
It's Roland Browning, isn't it?
I don't want to hear about education cuts. I don't want to know about shortages.
And you are Mr. Browning, I take it? I am the head, Mr. Browning. Mrs. McCluskey, how do you do?
Oh, right.
Perhaps you'd like to come into my office.
That's right. Now, come along, kids. Squeeze together, squeeze together. George, back a bit. Want to make sure we get that banner in. Sandra, make a gap next to you for Miss,
Excuse me?
Miss Money, that's right. Now, you stand right in the middle with our Sandra.
No. I hope this is all right. I mean, I didn't realise you'd want photographs.
Of course it's all right, my dear lady. They love it. It's a bit of fun. Better than boring old science, isn't it, kids? Yeah, well, a photo in the local paper would do you the world of good. Show that Grange Hill isn't all bad news, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure that I do.
Here, Grange Hill hasn't got a bad reputation.
No, of course not. And this will show you in a good light to the general public, doing something positive. See what I mean?
It's ever such a good advertisement for your chocolate bars too, ain't it?
That's right. Now, Miss Money, if you'd like to step right next to our Sandra. Come along now. That's it. That's right. Here you go there. Now you're on that. All right there, George? Right, now, everybody, say cheese.
Cheese! I'm very sorry. Perhaps someone could kindly explain to me what's going on in here.
Oh, Mrs. McCluskey, I was just about to come and find you anyway.
Brocklehurst's the name. Managing Director, Minto Bars.
Was permission given for you to photograph my pupils?
Oh, this is just a photographer
I
from a
was
local...
not have my children used to advertise commercial products. That is an absolute rule.
Oh, now, look here, that is not it at all.
Mr. Brocklehurst, I'm
I
sorry,
assumed...
no photographs. I've just been hearing about your scheme and the kind of donation. May I? Yes, I've been hearing all about it from Roland Browning and his father.
Roland Browning?
They're in my office now. And I think perhaps you'd better come along straight away and help me sort this whole sorry matter out. And you too, Mr. Brocklehurst. You see, I think I should warn you that a large proportion of the wrappers were collected dishonestly. And even if you do decide to give us the cheque, I rather fear it will have to be used to help compensate Mr. Browning. As for you children, I will send someone to sit with you. Meanwhile, please get on straight away with your work. We really can't afford to waste valuable work time in this way.
Flipping. That's the last time I try and help the school. Just not fair. All that effort for nothing. But what's happened? The money's going to Rolly's dad. Why is that then? I can't wait. Because Rolly must have stolen all the choc bars. Didn't you hear what she said? So all the collecting we did has got to pay back Roland's dad. See?
When I think of all those dinner hours hanging around the canteen. And making posters.
And in the tuck shop every break.
Well, I told you so. I knew it was a rotten idea from the start. And poor old Mooney's in for it too. Did you see her face?
Yeah, she looked dead scared when McCluskey came in. Trust old Rolly to muck it all up. God, he's such a marvel. And he's a liar. He told us he got all them wrappers from his dad. Well, he had, in a manner of speaking. Only he nicked them. I'm going to murder Roland Browning when I see him.
Well, this is most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. It's the very last thing we expected, Mrs. McAllister.
A Klusky.
Right. And we certainly don't want it to seem as if Minto Bars has been leading children astray. I mean, the whole idea of our scheme was for us to be seen helping local schools.
I'm afraid that's the danger of these collecting schemes, Mr. Brocklehurst. Children very easily get carried away and do stupid things unless they're adequately supervised.
I'm sure Roland took the wrappers with the very best of intentions.
Yeah, well, that's all very well, but unless somebody pays my firm 60 quid, I'm going to lose my job.
Think positive. That's the golden rule. How can we turn this little setback into an advantage? Hey, what's the name of your firm?
Parker's Wholesalers.
Say no more. I deal with them the whole time. Leave it with me. I'll get in touch with them. I'll suggest they donate the money to the school in return for a share of the publicity. How about that? Hey? Yes, I can see it now. Well-known food distributor in association with Minto Bars donate science equipment to Grange. Hey, and a nice photo in all the local papers of our Mr. Browning here and his son and the Parker's van. And our Minto Bars.
But that's not what happened.
No, I'll fix everything, you see. Don't you worry. That way, we all get the publicity, the school gets its science equipment, and your dad keeps his job. Hey, I'll tell you another thing. Yes, we'll get our little Miss Minto Bar to pose with you. Shall we? Hey? We'll get her to sit up on the bonnet of the Parker's van. Make a really nice picture.
Yes. But not on school premises, Mr. Brocklehurst, nor in school time. Now go back to your class, Roland.
Yes, Miss McCluskey.
Hey, everybody! Look what I found! Look what a bloke left behind!
Minto Bars.
Oh, look who it is!
It's all right. It's all sorted.
Chào bạn, này mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn viết chữ quả cây với chữ hoa lá nhé. Cờ ô qua, hỏi cỏ, cờ ơi cây, quả, cây, quả, cây, quả, cây, quả 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 cây, hoa lá, hoa đỏ lá sắc lá, hoa lá, hoa lá, hoa cây hoa lá. Ăn cơm miệng xong. Tạm biệt các bạn.